You press your thumb against a dark piece of glass, and in a fraction of a second, your phone wakes up. That glass is perfectly smooth. Yet, it manages to read the unique biological signature hidden on the tip of your finger. We rarely think about the sequence of events required to verify an identity in that brief window of time. To see how it works, we are freezing time at t0.00 seconds. We're going to stretch this half-second interaction into 5 minutes of microscopic analysis. What feels like a simple habit is a high-speed interaction between human skin and advanced circuitry. At t0.1 seconds, we zoom in to the boundary where the skin meets the glass. This cross-section shows the reality of your fingertip. It is a landscape of raised peaks, called ridges, and deep trenches, called valleys. The phone's hardware must map this physical terrain with enough precision to distinguish your unique pattern from billions of others. By t0.2 seconds, the hardware begins the capture. Capacitive sensors, often found on physical buttons, use tiny electrical charges to identify where your ridges make contact with the sensor. Optical sensors sit under the display and use a flash of light to take a high-contrast, two-dimensional photograph of the print. The ultrasonic sensor transmits sound waves that bounce off your skin, measuring physical distance to build a 3D wireframe map. Because sound waves measure depth, they pierce through water or grease that would blur a standard optical photograph. At t0.3 seconds, the focus moves from the surface of the screen into the phone's internal processing systems. Storing a raw image of a fingerprint on a standard drive creates a vulnerability. Any application that gains system-level permissions could potentially locate and copy that file. To prevent this, the software converts the physical map of your ridges into a mathematical formula. This process is one way, meaning the original image of your finger is discarded and cannot be reconstructed from the resulting data. At t0.4 seconds, this data string is sent to the deepest layer of the phone's hardware. This is the secure enclave, a microchip physically isolated from the rest of the phone, with dedicated memory. Inside, the incoming formula is compared against your stored master key. If the equations align, the chip sends a simple yes or no signal back. Digital security is maintained by ensuring your biometric data never leaves this hardware vault and never exists as a simple image file. At t0.5 seconds, the match is confirmed and the unlock command is issued. We return to real-time speed as the phone unlocks. In less time than it takes to blink, your phone mapped your biology, used sound or light to measure your skin, and verified a mathematical proof. Based on where your sensor is located or how well it works with wet hands, which of these 3 technologies do you think your phone uses? Let us know down in the comments. This half-second process turns complex physics into a standard part of our daily routine. If you found this breakdown helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more.